It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. Rasheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Out of the gun, Henry. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Real quick, perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field. Position.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All right.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Second down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a pickup of 9. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Achane gets this on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. Right, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Good. Ready, team. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf. First time this game they've looked to him. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for this. Has his man cut by Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
1st down, Baltimore.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lamar throwing again. Continuing to move past the 45. And they This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
At the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's gonna be first and goal now.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first point of this game just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Good. Ice jam. Ice jam. Ready.
First down, time by Lowe to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. Ready, team. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Going for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Look at this first play, and he's going for it. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So So second down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
One final shot before the half. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Out.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
All right. 18. Out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Tight end going in motion here. He's back to throw. This is complete to Waller. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Hey, double one. 18.
Here's Tua again. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. 18. Double one. High.
Here's Tagovailoa again. As the open man downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up the score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. To the left and holding by Likely. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Ravens.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Big man showing up the yards. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start the drive with Achan. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Watson, Oscar.
They send the tight end in motion.
Tonight.
2 and out from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, get set. 18. 20, TX.
First down. Here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they make this stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
You're right here.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7. Second and 3 now.
44. Ready. 18. Wait. Set.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And they come through with a defensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. Right back to Flowers they go. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's good. Baltimore. First down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
7 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Solo left Zion.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right. Wait, team, wait. Ice jam! Ice jam! Out!
One final shot here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All set to go now from the 35. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Rasul Douglas picks it off! So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Miami.